Buckle up, gearheads. The countdown to brighter night drives starts now as we dive into the best LED light bulbs that will transform the way your ride lights up, delivering sharper beams, crisper color, and futuristic flair. Today, I'm going to be going over the best LED light bulbs that you can get right now. All of the products mentioned are linked in the description, so check them out if you're interested in any of them. With that, let's begin. At number 10, we have aninettine LED light bulbs. Familiar aninettine form fits most table lamps, ceiling fixtures, and under-cabinet lighting, making them a practical baseline choice. Expect brightness in the 800 to 1100 lumen range depending on model, with color temperatures spanning warm 2000, 700,000 for living areas to daylight around 5,000 for task brightness. These bulbs excel in energy efficiency, consuming a fraction of incandescent power and shedding far less heat. With lifespans commonly 15,000 hours or more, replacements are infrequent and maintenance is minimal. Most are non-dimmable, which ensures smooth operation with standard switches and avoids flicker on older dimmers. They offer wide compatibility with basic smart plugs and voice assistants when used with hubs, delivering reliable, uniform light, instant-on performance, and broad distribution of light across spaces. Compared to the Lincoln smart light bulbs, which I have included as number 9 on this list, this option emphasizes simplicity and broad compatibility over built-in smart features. At number 9, we have Lincoln smart light bulbs. These bulbs put control at your fingertips with voice and app access, letting you tune brightness, switch colors, and schedule scenes for rooms that crave ambience or focus. Typical brightness sits around 800 to 1100 lumens, while color temperature ranges from warm white to cool daylight, and many variants offer RGB for mood lighting. They quickly bridge to popular ecosystems like Google Assistant and Alexa, sometimes via a hub, sometimes direct over Wi-Fi. Energy efficiency remains strong, with long lifespans and minimal heat. Built-in intelligence reduces stray energy waste and unlocks routines while still maintaining a familiar aninettine/A60 form factor. Compared to the Lincoln aninettine LED light bulbs, which I have included as number 8 on this list, these smart options trade some fixed brightness consistency for flexible automation and voice control. At number 8, we have Lincoln aninettine LED light bulbs. These dimmable aninettine lamps give you precise control over brightness and mood, matching living room lighting from early evening relaxation to focused task work. Expect bright output in the 800-1000 lumen range with color temperatures spanning 2000, 700,000 to 6,000, 500,000 across models, and you'll often see good color rendering in the mid-80s CI. They install in seconds into standard ET26/ET27 sockets and work smoothly with common wall dimmers, reducing flicker with proper dimmer compatibility. Long life, typically 15,000 hours plus, translates into fewer replacements. They remain energy efficient, switching easily between modes and maintaining steady color consistency across cycles. Compared to the EVLA aninettine LED bulbs, which I have included as number 7 on this list, these offer sharper dimming and broad fixture compatibility while staying budget-friendly. At number 7, we have EVLA aninettine LED bulbs. This line leans into daylight emphasis and reliable performance, delivering bright illumination with a focus on even color temperature and minimal ghosting at lower dim levels where applicable. Typical outputs hover around 800 to 1100 lumens with 5,000 daylight or near daylight tones for clear readability and task accuracy. Energy use is low, harnessing modern LED efficiency to cut electricity bills and minimize heat load on enclosed fixtures. Lifespans reach into the 15,000 to 25,000 hour bracket, reducing maintenance. Bulbs are compatible with standard bases and most dimmers when the product supports dimming. Otherwise, they vanish into a simple non-dimmable category. Compared to the Dingju daylight LED bulbs, which I have included as number 6 on this list, EVLA emphasizes color accuracy and longer duration under constant use. At number 6, we have Dingju daylight LED bulbs. Built for bright, natural illumination, these non-dimmable lines emphasize clear visibility, with color temperatures around 5,000 to 6,000, 500,000 and lumen outputs that accommodate reading, cooking, and detail work. They slot into standard fixtures without changing the look of your space, and their energy efficiency helps reduce monthly bills while keeping room temperature comfortable. Lifespan expectations often stretch beyond 15,000 hours, meaning fewer ladder sessions replacing bulbs. Design focuses on compatibility with older sockets and basic switches, avoiding complex electronics that can complicate installation. They are a dependable daytime option for kitchens and workspaces. Compared to the Sylvania Eco LED bulb, which I have included as number 5 on this list, Dingju offers straightforward daylight rendering with reliable, no-frills performance. At number 5, we have Sylvania Eco LED bulb. This classically styled bulb blends efficiency with value, providing consistent brightness for everyday living spaces. Common outputs hover near 800 to 1000 lumens, and color temperatures range from warm 2000, 700,000 to cool 5,000, depending on the model. CRI is typically good enough for most homes, supporting accurate color perception in kitchens, living rooms, and home offices. Energy use aligns with modern LEDs, offering substantial savings over incandescent options. Lifespan climbs into the 15,000 to 25,000 hour range, reducing replacement frequency and waste. They're designed for broad compatibility with standard bases and sockets, and many variants come in non-dimmable forms. Paired to the Vation lighting Ananetine LED bulbs, which I have included as number 4 on this list, Sylvania Eco LED bulb emphasizes reliability and value without sacrificing everyday brightness. At number 4, we have Vation lighting Ananetine LED bulbs. Vation's take on the Ananetine form centers on steady performance and broad fixture compatibility, with brightness commonly around 800 to 1000 lumens and color temperatures from 2000, 700,000 to 6,000, 500,000. These bulbs are frequently non-dimmable, offering trouble-free operation on standard switches and eliminating flicker concerns with older dimmer circuits. Energy efficiency remains a selling point, using less electricity for more light and generating less heat than folded tungsten alternatives. Lifespans of 15,000 hours or more ensure long service and fewer replacements, essential for high-traffic rooms. They deliver even light distribution, dependable start times, and consistent color render. Compared to the Luminosum Tate LED bulbs, which I have included as number 3 on this list, Vation offers a more traditional ceiling fixture experience with simpler installation. At number 3, we have Luminosum Tate LED bulbs. These tubes lift fluorescent fixtures into modern LED efficiency, delivering bright, uniform light along a longer axis that suits kitchens and utility spaces. Expect lumen outputs typically in the 1,500 to 18,000 range for 4-foot tubes, with color temperatures around 4,000 to 5,000 for crisp task clarity. They often feature ballast-compatible designs or ballast bypass options, providing flexibility during retrofit projects. Durability is strong, with shatter resistance and improved heat management versus older fluorescent. Energy savings accrue quickly, and longer lifespans translate to less maintenance in commercial or residential settings. They fit into compatible tombstones and fixtures easily. Compared to the Dalatin Ananetine LED bulbs, which I have included as number 2 on this list, Luminosum Tate LED bulbs demonstrate how form factor shifts can still prioritize efficiency and light quality. At number 2, we have Dalatin Ananetine LED bulbs. This option blends affordability with dependable brightness, offering robust performance for entry lamps, hallways, and workstations. Brightness commonly lands in the 800 to 1000 lumen range, and color temperatures span from warm 2000, 700,000 to cooler 5,000, giving you flexibility for cozy nights or focused daytime tasks. Non-dimmable variants ensure immediate, steady illumination with no flicker risk on standard switches, while dimmable lines expose a broader range of control when compatible dimmers exist. Lifespan is typically in the 15,000 to 25,000 hour category, meaning fewer replacements and less waste. Easy installation with the ET26/ET27 base makes retrofits quick. Compared to the Ananetine LED bulbs, which I have included as number 1 on this list, this Dalatin model balances cost with consistent performance and broad fixture compatibility. At number 1, we have Ananetine LED bulbs. This flagship option emphasizes consistent bright light with broad fixture compatibility, delivering familiar Ananetine brightness in the 800 to 1000 lumen range and color temperatures from warm 2000, 700,000 to neutral 4,000. Energy efficiency stands out, chipping away at electricity use while producing far less heat than incandescent bulbs. Lifespans often exceed 15,000 hours, translating to weekly rather than monthly replacements for many homes. Non-dimmable models simplify installation and ensure stable operation with standard controls, while dimmable variants expand into more complex lighting scenes with compatible switches. They're inexpensive to stock and easy to use, making them ideal for bedrooms, bathrooms, kitchens, and living rooms. Compared to the Dalatin Ananetine LED bulbs, which I have included as number 2 on this list, Ananetine LED bulbs offer a timeless, dependable baseline that supports any lighting plan with calm, steady performance.